right, Kyle, first of all, first time out there this spring. You had a long last inning. How did it feel out there for you?
Felt good. First two innings worked quickly, got the ball on the ground quite a bit. Third inning there, little mishap in the middle of infield, and then, walk doesn't help. That bunt to lead off the inning, that rally starter for them, and that kind of got the ball rolling, but was able to kind of settle back down and kind of limit as much damage as I possibly could there. But I think, that play on the middle infield, I think, once season starts, once B-Rod and Iglesias really start to get to know each other, that's going to be something that's turned without a doubt.
Does it feel like you're catching up to get ready for a season? Do you feel about on schedule?
No, I feel on schedule. Today felt really good. Arm felt good. I felt like I could go back out there and keep throwing. Didn't feel gassed there at the end, even with that long inning in the third. Felt strong to keep on going.
Kyle, Buddy has said that he's thinking 4 to 5 innings to start the regular season because of the shortened spring.
Mm-hmm.
But if things go well, could you see yourself pushing a little bit beyond that, or is that the smart thing to do?
I think you got to play it being smart, and also what's going on in that game in the season where if we're cruising, our pitch count's kind of low, kind of let them go a little bit. I mean, with Colorado, weather's going to be a factor as well. It's going to be colder, so we have to take that into account. But I mean, I know Buddy has voiced to you guys, he's voiced to us his concern about staying healthy. Us five need to stay healthy, and the rest of the position players need to stay healthy if we want a good chance to win in this division.
Do you think the work that you did during the lockout before you came to camp, did it prepare you as much as you needed to? Do you feel like you were where you needed to be?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I felt like once we got spring training rolling, I didn't feel like I had to catch up or, really press to get myself going. I felt like I was already there, and whatever kind of schedule they set up for me, I was ready to execute it and wasn't worried about, going into a 2-inning live VP and thinking that this might be a little much for me. I felt ready to go, and, like I said today, I felt like I had more in the tank.
You did some simulating, right? Throwing innings, sit down, kind of pretend,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Did you have anybody to swing against you before you got here?
Yeah, I was training at Trevor Bauer's place, throwing live VPs there. I threw two there, both 2 innings each, where it was up down where I would throw, or Trevor would throw, I'd throw, and then Trevor would throw again, I'd throw. Did that 2 times, so that was a good piece that allowed me to prepare for this spring training, having it being short.
Any 1 or 2 things that you are concentrating on? I mean, you're an established pitcher now, and you've made your adjustments, but anything this spring that is an emphasis?
I have a new changeup grip, so that's going to be an emphasis for me. Working that changeup as much as possible, so I can get very comfortable with it going into the season. I want to say we probably threw about 10 today, so that was a good workload for that changeup. Threw some quality ones, threw some not so quality ones. So I'll go back, check video on that, see what we did good, what we didn't do so good. In past spring trainings, I usually will start my first few starts with just fastball changeup, then move fastball changeup slider, fastball changeup curveball in the following one. This one is a little different. I'll probably just be using all pitches throughout my starts, just because it's short in spring training. I only have 3 starts.
Forgive me for.
Why did you change your grip?
We just found that we're going to be able to get more depth on it, be able to create more deception coming out of my hand, and we were able to come up with a grip to allow me to do that and get true proper changeup spin orientation on it to allow me to get to make my changeup even better.
Is it a circle change still?
It's not a circle change. It's like kind of similar to a forkball, actually.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's a 3-prong, and it's just spread throughout the seams of the ball.
Because you were throwing a circle change before, right?
It's kind of like a half circle change.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have to stick a softball in there and spread your fingers?
I've been doing everything I can to stretch out my fingers with a baseball, but yeah.
Hey, this added changeup, do you look to try to get quicker innings in the beginning of the season to maybe get more innings? In other words, if you throw fewer pitches, get quicker decisions.
I mean, I'm always trying to have fast innings. Allow the offense to do their thing. Get off the field and let them hit, score runs for me. But I mean, I'm always one of those pitchers that's trying to get the ball on the ground, trying to get weak contact early and often. So if I can do that for 7 innings, that's great.
Great.